Honey Boo Boo's Fear, A Life at the Crossroads. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. The name brings to mind the reality TV show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo on TLC. At that time, Alana was just a little girl, famous all over America for her mischievous nature, humor, and free-spiritedness. A new colorful world of television was created around her family, especially Mama June Shannon. But time has changed a lot. Today, that little Alana is no longer a child, but a young woman. As she grows older, she has not only had to stand in front of the bright lights of the camera, but also has to deal with family strife, her mother's addiction problems, and criticism from society. Right now, Alana is rethinking her life, future, and career. But the biggest problem is her longtime boyfriend Drolin Carswell. From childhood fame to teenage storm, Alana first came into the spotlight from the show Toddlers and Tiaras. Her fearless and fun-loving demeanor on the competitive beauty pageant stage won over viewers. TLC quickly launched a new show around her and her family. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. At the time, she was one of America's hottest child stars. But fame comes with its own set of joys and pressures. As is the case with many child stars who find fame at a young age, they grow up to face emotional and social challenges. Alana is no exception. Her mother's drug-addicted life, family turmoil, and societal scorn have slowly pushed her into a complicated reality. Current situation. Alana is now 18 years old. She dreams of going to college, building a career, and maybe even making a place for herself outside of television someday. But during this time, a big turning point has entered her life. Her boyfriend Drolin Carswell. Her relationship with Drolin has given Alana both mental strength and fear and uncertainty. Why is she afraid? Alana admitted in an exclusive interview that she is really scared about her future. And this fear is mainly for Drolin. Because Drolin has multiple legal charges against him. He has serious cases like DUI, driving under influence, evading the police, and several warrant issues. According to the law, if he is found guilty, he can be imprisoned for up to 10 years. Alana knows that if something like this happens, her personal life will fall apart. Such uncertainty in a young woman's life not only causes mental stress, but also makes the future direction unclear. Mental dilemma. Alana said in the interview, "I want to finish my studies, get into college, and build a career of my own. I know I have the ability to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to lose the person I love. If something happens to him, I don't know how I will cope." From these words, it can be understood that Alana is now standing on a two-way street in life. On one side is her own dream, on the other is love, family, and societal pressure. Alana's family, especially Mama June and Pumpkin, Lauren Shannon, are trying to convince her that at this stage of her life, she should focus on her education and career. But family drama, past conflicts, and the constant attention of the media do not allow Alana to make decisions peacefully. Honey Boo Boo is always surrounded by the media. Being in front of the camera since childhood, her every decision becomes news. And when love, legal complications, and questions about the future are added to that decision, the matter becomes even more discussed. Fan reactions. Fans are giving mixed reactions on social media. Many are saying, Alana should get out of this relationship and prioritize her own life. On the other hand, some are saying, love is not easy. If Alana loves Drolin, then he should stand by her. These different opinions are also confusing Alana even more. Questions about the future. The fear that Alana is expressing now is not only because of the Drolin case. The real fear is, where will her life go? The fame of her childhood still exists today, but one day it may fade. Then she will have to build her own career, make her own place. And if instability arises in her personal life, it will be even harder to handle. Conclusion. Before the end of Chapter 1, it is clear that Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson is now standing at a crossroads in her life. The fearless, fun-loving child of her childhood is now a young woman who is afraid of her future. Her mind is today confused by the tension between love and responsibility. The complicated reality of Drolin Carswell and Honey Boo Boo's relationship. The most talked about aspect of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's life is now her boyfriend Drolin Carswell. Like many young people, Alana dreamed of a beautiful and stable relationship. But this relationship gave her more than the happiness it brought her. It gave her fear, uncertainty, and endless media attention. Who is Drolin Carswell? Drolin Carswell is a young man, close to Alana's age. His relationship with Alana has been public since 2021. At first, their love was not much discussed, but gradually the relationship became the center of discussion, mainly because of Drolin's legal problems. Drolin became a part of Alana's life ever since she was in high school. They would hang out together, go to social events, and share their photos on social media. It seemed like a normal love like any other young couple. But over time, it became known that Drolin has a complicated history with the law behind him. Legal issues, the biggest threat in the future. Drolin Carswell has multiple serious charges against him. According to several news outlets and police reports, he has the following cases against him. DUI, driving under the influence charged with driving while intoxicated. Evading and resisting police, charged for failing to cooperate with law enforcement. Warrant issue. Arrest warrants have been issued for previous cases. The most worrying thing is that if Drolin is convicted of these cases, he could face 5 to 10 years in prison. This has basically increased Alana's fear. Because the prospect of losing the person she loves in her life is a psychologically devastating blow. Alana's fear. Uncertainty of the future. Alana said in an interview, "I never thought that such fear would enter my life at such a young age. I want to go to college, study, fulfill my dreams. But at the same time, the fear of losing Drolin is eating me up." There is a dilemma hidden in these words. On one hand, Alana's career and studies, and on the other hand, her personal relationships. It is not easy for a young woman to maintain this balance. Family reaction. Alana's family has always been in the news. Her mother, Mama June Shannon, has been in legal trouble several times due to drug problems in her life. Because of this, Alana has felt the lack of a stable family environment since childhood. Now that Drolin's case has come to light, Mama June and Alana's sister Pumpkin, Lauren Shannon, are trying to convince her that her studies and future are more important than the relationship. Pumpkin once told Alana, "You are still too young. You have a long life ahead of you. If a relationship is going to destroy your future, it is not right for you." But the problem is, Alana is not someone who easily leaves a relationship. Her childhood experiences have made her thirsty for love and stability. Maybe that is why she is unable to leave her relationship with Drolin. Role of the media. Starting from the show Honey Boo Boo till today, Alana's every move is in the eyes of the media. Ever since her relationship with Drolin became known, the media has been making a big deal about it. People on social media are making various comments. Some say, "Alana is wrong, building a life with a guy like Drolin means destroying her future." Some support her and say, "There are no rules to love. If they really love each other, it is better not to listen to society." But no matter how much criticism or support comes, it cannot be denied that this discussion is causing immense psychological stress on Alana. Opinion of legal experts. Some legal analysts say that if Drolin Carswell is found guilty, his punishment could be long-term. This will not only ruin Alana's personal life, but also negatively affect her career. Because the controversy of a public figure's personal life often damages their professional image. Alana's dilemma. The situation in which Alana is now standing can be called a kind of crossroad of life. Will she stand by Drolin even if it is risky? Or will she get out of the relationship to save her future? She still has not found the answer to this question. The invisible pressures of society, media, and career. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson has been in the spotlight since she was a child. The reality show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo made her a child star, but with that fame comes enormous responsibility, countless criticisms, and endless pressure. Today, as she begins her adult life, trying to balance love, education, career, family, and personal struggles, the pressure from society and the media is greater than ever. From child star to young woman, a victim of eternal surveillance, Alana appeared on television at just 6 years old. Her sweet demeanor, witty comments, and quirky lifestyle captivated viewers. But as quickly as fame came, it quickly became a burden on her life. When other kids went to the playground after school, Alana had to put on a smile for the cameras. This childhood pressure still weighs on her shoulders today. Today, as she continues her relationship with her boyfriend Drolin, society is judging her every decision with the same watchful eyes. Fan expectations versus personal life. Alana's fans once saw her as a cute little girl. But now, when they see Alana as a young woman whose boyfriend is involved in legal complications, the fans are divided. One group of fans thinks, Alana has suffered a lot since she was little. We don't want her to get into more trouble, so she should leave Drolin and focus on her career. Another group of fans says, Alana is the owner of her life. If she loves Drolin, we should support her. This divided reaction creates emotional stress on Alana, because as a public figure, she knows that any decision she makes will be criticized. Media obsession. For the media, Alana's every move is a headline. Drolin's court case. Big news in the newspapers. Alana's college plans. Special discussion on TV shows. Even a picture posted on social media goes viral within hours. Some media outlets are portraying Drolin's legal troubles as a victim, while some tabloids are criticizing Alana as a girl who made a bad decision. These two types of images are confusing Alana even more. Career questions. From TV star to college student, Alana is still very young, only 19 years old. Her dream is to enroll in college and study nursing. She says that watching doctors and nurses work from a young age has created a kind of interest in this profession. But the question is, will this plan be possible to implement? Why is it difficult? Media burden. It is harder for her to escape the media spotlight than to focus on her studies. Relationship stress. Drolin's legal case is always worrying her. Family troubles. Mama June's controversial past, family feud with Pumpkin. All in all, a turbulent environment. In such a situation, studying and building a career are undoubtedly challenges for a young woman. Society's two-faced view. On the one hand, society tells Alana, "You are our idol, you should build a beautiful future." On the other hand, the same society criticizes her every mistake. It is like supporting and punishing her at the same time. Here lies Alana's fear. If she leaves the relationship, the media will call her a giving-up girl. On the other hand, if she stays in the relationship, she will be called a girl who made the wrong decision. Mental stress and struggle with self-confidence. As a young woman, Alana is still searching for her identity. But the media, society, fans, family, everyone seems to want to make decisions for her. From such a situation there is lack of self-confidence, fear, despair, and extreme uncertainty about the future. This mental stress is what makes him say over and over again, "I'm scared, I don't know where my future is going."